everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, we are here. Good afternoon. I see we already have some people coming through. How is everybody doing today? How is this day treating you so far? I hope that you are so well. I am so happy to see you, to see that the Lord has kept you, to see that the Lord has blessed you. It is a beautiful Wednesday as I stand here in the capital city of Mpumalanga. We are coming to you live in Nelspruit under an open heaven where the rain seems like it wants to fall at this present time, but we declare that the rain stop until we finish our work. As long as we have not finished doing our work today, the rain will not stop. We declare, stand with me, stand in agreement with me that the rain will not chase us away until we have finished our work. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nkosi Innocentia Bongiwe, the founder of Women of Virtue Connect. Basically, what I do is I inspire women to seek their identity and find their purpose in life. I do this through organized conferencing. We do seminars, we do skills development workshops. We also do mentoring programs as well. If you are interested in any of the desired categories that I have mentioned, you are more than welcome to give us an inbox. You can even contact us on our social media platform. We are found on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Women of Virtue Connect. You can also check us on Instagram and Twitter. We are WOV_Connect. We just love to welcome the few individuals that are here with us in this blessed rainy afternoon. I see we have Ndubani T. Tami. Hello. We have Lazola. Hello to Princess. Hello to Regina. Hello, Man of God. I see you, my president. I see you also have Karabo Ufense. Hello. We have Mfana. We have Chantel. Hi Chantel, it's been a while. I hope that you're well. I also see that we also have Leonard. Hey, good afternoon. How is 2018 treating you so far? How many of us have heard the term patience is a virtue? So many of us have heard the word patience being thrown around in our lifetime. Some of us somewhat do not even possess this entity called patience. Now it is peripheral as a woman that you need to possess patience, but then now how do you become patient in a time where you feel like the Lord is not coming to your aid? Ladies and gentlemen, this is our walks that we do each and every single Wednesday. Yes, it's called Wednesday's Walks of Virtue. This is a segment whereby we actually help women to become virtuous. We believe that the Lord has called us to glory and virtue. So each and every single Wednesday we walk and the Lord takes us through a journey. He teaches us virtue. He teaches us, He empowers us, He inspires us through His word so that we can live a life that is pleasing and acceptable before His sight, because we believe that we are called for such a time as this, but the Lord cannot use us unless He has pruned us. So this is a segment where the Lord prunes us and the Lord modifies us, the Lord molds us until we become pleasing and acceptable before His sight. So today we are talking about a topic, we are saying women and patience. How long must I wait on God? Some of you, I know you are standing and you attest with me to say that where patience is concerned, you and I do not possess such a virtue. Actually, when you look at the word patience and you look at yourself, these are two extreme different entities. But yet again, we know very well that in the scriptures it says that patience is actually a fruit of the Spirit. But now at times as women, it is very difficult for us to actually possess this entity and this fruit that is called patience, because there are a lot of things that we face in our everyday lives. So many of us actually are in the year of 2018, and when the year began, there are so many promises that we have received from the Lord, so many promises, so many prophecies that have been affirmed in our lifetime. But when we stand and we look, when we started from January and now we are in November and we are counting and we are saying, okay, the song says count your blessings, name them one by one. We still want to count those blessings, but we are looking at what God has promised, and we are looking at where we're standing, and we believe that really the Lord has not surely come to our aid. Really, how many of us can stand and say, this is what the Lord has spoken to my life through the mouth of a prophet, this is what the Lord has spoken through my life through His word? But when I stand here and I look at my life and I see that there are so many promises that have not been fulfilled in my lifetime. So the question is God not faithful in his promises? Can God make a promise to you that he cannot be able to keep? How come it seems as if God is taking way too long to actually come to my aid? How come the thing that the Lord has declared in my life is still not yet come to fruition? These are the questions that comes to a woman's mind when she sits and says, yes, Lord, I believe that you have given me an idea about a business. Yes, Lord, I believe that you shall extend my territory. You shall cause me to be great in the city. Yes, I believe that you will make my name great, but when I look at my life and I see the promises that you have declared upon my life, it seems like these are two vast differences. Is God a man that he should lie? Can God change his mind concerning your lifetime? Or is it that you are just sitting at a time whereby you're not seeing his promises coming to fruition? So many of us as women, we still want to be patient, but when we look at God, we are saying, God, yes, I am a Hannah. You promised that in my marriage I am going to conceive a child. You promised me in your word that a child is a blessing from the Lord, but when I look at my womb, I don't see my womb conceiving seed. Yes, I see my husband is throwing seed as much as he wants, but it seems like my womb cannot be able to hold a seed, cannot be able to conceive a child. Lord, I am sitting and I'm standing and I'm seeing so many women that are pushing their prams, going to hospitals, going to clinics, getting those children that they have been promised from the Lord. But when I look at my life, Lord, I see barrenness. When I look at my life, Lord, I see that there is no fruit, there is nothing that is coming to fruition. When I look at my womb, there is nothing for me to leap about. There is nothing for me to jump about and get excited about, because I am still waiting on you, God, and it seems like you have not come to my aid. Why is it that I am in a marriage but I'm still not conceiving children? Why is it that there are so many women that are coming to my space of influence and they are pressing me? Don't you understand, God, that I am a precious pearl before your sight? You have declared in your word, oh God, that I am made in your image, after your likeness, a person that is belonging to you, a royal priesthood. But why does it seem like the promises that you have said to me as a woman has still not yet come to fruition? Can't you see that I'm actually being labeled as a barren woman along my community, along in my society? They are laughing at me, they are mocking me as your precious pearl. I am being mocked, but you are saying that I'm precious and I am precious before thy sight, oh God. How is it that if I am precious, oh God, you still have not come to my aid? Yet I still stand here waiting. There are Peninnahs, oh God, that are looking at you, that are looking at me as your woman, and they are saying, oh, look at her. She thinks that she's saved. She thinks that she's got it all. Yes, oh God, I carry my Bible and I go to church every single Sunday. I pay my tithes every single time I get my salary, every single time I make money, whether it's in business or in whatever field of influence that I'm in, where I make money. I pay my tithes. I give a tenth of everything that I have, but I have still not seen the windows of heaven opening up and pouring me out a blessing. Am I reading the wrong Bible as a woman and I still stand and you say that I need to be patient? Patience in what sense? I have to be a long-suffering woman. But when I look at my life, oh God, and I look at the promises that you have declared when the year began, it's already November, for crying out loud. We only have a couple of days to when actually 2018 is going to end, is going to be folded. Can I still stand again, oh God, and be scorned? Can I still stand again, oh God, and be mocked by the peers that are around me because you have not fulfilled your promise and have not come to me at your appointed time? You are God of time. You have created time. But it seems like you're not coming to my time. It seems like you're not coming to my terms. So I stand here and I say, God, I'm trying to be patient. God, I am looking at you and I'm saying that you are my provider. You said in your word that you open up your hand and you satisfy me. But when I look at the hand that's supposed to satisfy me, I see nothing. Have you forgotten that I am your creature as your woman? I keep myself holy. I keep myself pure because, hey, I am a child of the living. I am a child of the living God. I am holy, right? Because you have made me holy. I walk blameless before thy sight, oh God. I fellowship. I go to church. Actually, when people come to church, I am the one who comes before the service. Before the service starts, oh God, when they say that the service starts at 9 a.m., I come there at 8 a.m., oh God. I pack the chairs. I make sure I wipe everyone's seats. I wipe even the pastor's what is this? The pastor's podium where he's going to be ministering the word. I am known in the church that I am beloved sister. I sing, I praise, and I worship, and I am committed to you. I have never even looked at a man lustfully, nor even look at a woman lustfully, because I believe that I should only fix my eyes on you, the author and perfecter of my faith, oh God. But I've been still waiting for the ring, and I still believe that I'm waiting for the ring. How long must I wait for the ring? How long must I wait, oh God? How long must I wait? How long must I wait for that man to come to my aid and actually ask for my hand in marriage? Why does it seem like the people that are not living right, oh God, the people that are not really walking in your ways, oh God, why is it that every single Sunday, every single Saturday, they are the ones that are walking down the aisle when I watch programs, My Perfect Wedding? Why is it that perfect people who are imperfect are the ones who are actually finding themselves walking down the aisle? Yet here I am, oh God, a peculiar vessel, a woman of virtue, and I stand and I believe that I possess what you have given me because I am made in your own image and after your own likeness. But it seems like the people that don't praise you, it seems like the people that don't give are not devoted to you. It seems like they are the ones walking down the aisle. And this makes me to think, is there something wrong with me? Am I under a curse? Or am I just a woman that is in waiting? But the challenge is, how long must I wait on you, God? So these are the questions that arise in every single woman's life. Even if you are not even single, but these are questions that arise. You are sitting at your workplace as a woman and you believe that you're giving yourself to the work. You are being faithful. Actually, you work better hours than the other employees that are found within the vicinity of your work area. Every single employee, every single time when the time comes for them to knock off at 4 p.m., they make sure that they close the doors. But you are the faithful employee. You stay behind closed doors with your boss and you work towards the betterment of the company. In fact, the company, if you were not there, the company would actually collapse. But here you are being faithful to that particular job that you have been in same position for 5 years. Can God not see that you are doing your best? Can God not? But still, the promotion that you yearn for, the promotion that you apply for, it still has not come. So you stand and you sit in the office and you're asking yourself, is this God that I serve faithful? Can God really come to my aid? We have been waiting for him to come back on earth. Actually, it has been more than 2,000 years. We have been waiting for this Jesus that is still yet to come. We still watch over the clouds, even when the thunder seems to be coming forth. We open our eyes and we gaze at the open heavens, thinking that maybe we are going to see a sign, and when he appears, we shall be like him. But it seems like he's still not yet coming. It's been 2,000 years, more than 2,000 years, and we still wait. We are waiting patiently. But how long must we wait on God? These are the frustrations that go through a woman when you look at your peers and you see the peers that you grew up with. And here, yes, most of them have already bought cars, they have fancy jobs, they have fancy houses. But here you are as a woman, you are waiting patiently for the Lord to come to your aid, and still he has not even given you that job that you've been yearning for. But you serve him. And your heart is actually yearning for him. You serve him. I see you going each and every single morning praying to God and say, God, change my situation. I see you each and every single day walking and saying, God, change my situation. Have you forgotten about me, oh God? How long am I supposed to stay in this situation? I am crying like Israel, and I say, God, it has been more than 400. It has been 400 years, and I'm sitting in a land of captivity, whereas there is an eternal God who sees me and looks at me, but he waits for 400 years for him to come to my aid. Is he faithful, and how long must I wait on him? If he regards himself to be faithful and a man who keeps his promise, can we still trust him? These are the words that go through the mind of a woman. And she says, God, it had been 400 years for Israel to wait. Had you not heard their cry? These are the cries that go through a woman. Each and every single day you apply for business opportunities and you see so many faculties of businesses that are actually embracing women of the world. But here you are, a woman in the kingdom of God, and you are in business and you say, hey, I want to advance the kingdom of God. But when it comes to quotations and invoices, they don't come to your business per se, but they go to the people of the world. And here you are, still waiting patiently, praying to God. How long must a woman wait? on the Lord? How long must we wait until the Lord even answers our prayers? How long must we stand on our watch and see what He will say to us? So many of us as women are standing at the shores of the seas. God says that so many women are standing and they are like Peter. He says some of you have been trying to actually catch fish, but you still have not been able to catch a school of fish. You are actually standing at the shore of the river banks, and you are crying out to God, and you've already lost hope. You are already washing your nets, and you are saying, a layman like me, can I even catch a school of fish? How long must I wait on God? Does God have favoritism when it comes to Him fulfilling His word? Does God look at us and say that He's not going to come to that one, but come to the other one? Is God selective when it comes to Him fulfilling His promises? These are the questions that arise in a woman's life, that is daily trying and daily trying to fulfill, or rather to see the will of the Lord being made, coming to fruition in their lifetime. These are the cries that we see each and every single day of young women's life that walk in the streets, that walk in the streets and still believe the Lord for a miracle. And they still feel like God is not coming to their aid. I know that these are the questions that don't arise only from me as a person, but I know that these are questions that come from different women from different walks of life. How long must we wait on God? How long must we wait on God? Doesn't He see the tears that come from your eyes? Does He not see how you are being ill-treated in your space of influence? Does He not see that you are struggling? Does He not see that you need His hand? Is the hand of the Lord too short to reach where you are at? Are the eyes of the Lord too short? Is His vision short-sighted to actually see you? Are the ears of the Lord too dull for Him to hear you? So here you are then, waiting patiently. We are told that patience is a fruit, and that we need to be people of endurance, right? People who stand and we are saying, we are bold, we are women, we shall wait on the Lord. But are we really waiting on the Lord, or are we just sitting, being frustrated on the Lord? Because some of us are no longer waiting on God, but we take anything that seems good before our eyes because we see the Lord not coming to our aid. That is why it is easy for us as women to take a man that is not even saved, a man that is just walking by and say, hey, come, let us be one. Come into my territory. Come into been made in the image of God, and we take something that is less of the image of God and we become one with it because we are tired of waiting. We give our body to a man that cannot even see how beautiful we are. We give our bodies to a man that cannot even appreciate the image that we have been made in, because we are tired of waiting. We feel like God is not even sending us good friendships so we can take any Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes on our direction because, hey, we are tired of waiting. Does God not understand that when you get to the age of 40, you menopause, and it is not easy for you to conceive children, according to what scientists say? So it is easy for us to just go around, get a seed and let it be implanted in our womb so that we can have a child, so that we can shine like every other woman that stands on this earth. It is because we are tired of waiting. We are tired of waiting on God. We are tired of keeping to His word. We are tired of believing that the Lord is going to come to our aid. We are tired of believing that one day the Lord is going to look to favor with us. We are tired, and we are saying, God, you have declared by your word that next year by this time, but it seems as if the time has still not yet come, because I have grown weary of praising you. I have grown weary of walking in your ways. I have grown weary of reading 66 books each and every single day if I can. Lord, help me understand why you have not still come to my aid. Why has my life as a young woman turned to be a mockery in my neighborhood, God? Don't you know that people talk about me? Don't you know that I stood at the door still knocking, praying, still giving my prayer that you shall come to my aid, and it seems like there is no door that you have opened, yet your word says that where you open, no man can shut, and when you close, no man can open. But why does it seem as if the doors of opportunities do not come to my aid, but they come to the people that I don't even like? God, don't you know that woman does not even praise you? She does not even see how good you are, but here I am, saved and loving you, praising you, worshiping you. I have given my life. Remember, you said in your word that we must give our bodies to you, holy, pleasing, and acceptable before thy sight. I am a living sacrifice. Child, I am burning at the altar. But it seems like the altar is not being recognized, because here I am still standing and still waiting for the promise for the Lord to fulfill, yet he still has not come to my aid. These are in a young woman's life. These are the questions where she goes to bed and she goes to sleep at night. When everybody else closes their eyes, she does not sleep because she cries and asks the question, God, when are you going to come to my aid? Because it seems like I am waiting. I have been waiting for all my years. Is my waiting, oh God, being wasted? Can someone's waiting for the Lord be wasted? Juke is saying the question should be, okay, cannot read that, but those are the questions that arise in a woman's life, and these are the questions that we're raising. Be honest with yourself and be honest with God. Because, hey, we are still waiting. We are still waiting, but it seems like he is not coming to our aid. Can God really come to our aid? Does he come to our aid when we want him to? Does he come to our aid when we write prayer petitions to him? Does he come to our aid when we stand together as women and pray unto him? Is that the only time when he can hear us? Does he come to our aid when we desire him to? Does he come to our aid when we feel like it is time? God, why are you not coming? Or does he come to our aid when he believes that the time is right? These are the questions that we are asking. God, we are trying to be patient. God, we are trying to walk in your ways, but it seems like you are still not coming. It feels like you are still far off. We believe that you are near us, but it seems like you are still too far. These are the questions that we ask ourselves each and every single day when we arise from our slumber as women and we say, God, we want to behold you. You know, we believe that your love for us is like a rush of life. It is the bubbling, laughing spring that makes the mountain sing. But there are days when I feel like your love is not really enough. Is the Lord's love enough for you to keep you waiting for the Lord? In fact, could it be that we are waiting on the Lord while the Lord is actually waiting on us? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are talking about for this week at Women of Virtue. We are talking about women in patience. We are saying, how long will you wait on God for? That is the question. Express your views on us. How far have you been waiting on the Lord? Are there certain promises that the Lord has spoken to your lives and you feel like he's not really come to your aid? How do you make of that? How does that even influence your being virtuous? Because as women of virtue, we believe that we should possess an entity in the fruits called virtue. So then how do we go about with the Lord when we feel like he's still not coming to our aid? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the question those are the questions that we are asking, because we believe every woman that is on this earth, but we are speaking for the few that have an ear, and when we speak to the few that have an ear, we believe that they shall come together and that shall speak about these issues. Ladies and gentlemen, we are speaking about women and patience. Are you patient in your walk with the Lord? Or do you want the Lord to come to your aid when you believe that the time is right for you? Is your waiting on the Lord wasted? That is what we are going to be discussing. Thank you so much for joining us. This is our Walks of Virtue. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. We are going to be walking again next week. Please make sure that you are here at 1 p.m. We are going to try, by the grace of the Lord, to answer all those questions, all those raging fuels, all those fire that is burning inside of a woman where waiting is concerned. Are we patient or are we not patient? Do we possess patience as women of virtue or do we not? Are we walking in the patience way of the Lord? How patience is as well. We are going to look through your comments as soon as we log off. Thank you so much. My name is Nkosi Innocent Shiabongiwe. Remember, if you are watching the video on Facebook, you're more than welcome to share it with your friends and your loved ones. If you're watching us from YouTube, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that every single time we upload a video, you can be sure to get a notification firsthand that we have updated something that is new, uploaded a video that will change and inspire your life. Remember, the only reason why we are here is to encourage you, is to inspire you with the word of the Lord so that you can walk and become the woman of virtue that the Lord desires you to be, because hey, you are made in his image and after his own likeness. He has called you to glory and virtue. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Catch us again next week as we continue asking the question, women, patience. Women, your patience, we really don't know. Find out next week as we walk. Thank you. Bye.